All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. It don't share. Kepu where they look for our table now we say everywhere don't scatter as soldiers deployed in Kaduna as hoodlums overpower security operatives. The NIG government and the Kaduna state government have deployed soldier because protesters have overpowered security operatives. As it stands now, there has been a lot of looting in the northern part of Nigeria. They are lifting the Russian flag, calling on President Vladimir Putin to come and save the country called Nigeria. Meanwhile, let's go down to the full detail of the information. Of course, you can see that the prophecy of Onyendu Mazenandi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, is very articulate and is actually coming to pass. There was a heavy fight between miscreants in Tudunwada, Kaduna and the security operatives on Monday as the youth continued to emerge in large number, destroying properties and looting shops. It was the intervention of the military that restored sanity in the area. Before the military arrived, hundreds of miscreants hurled stones and other objects at commercial bank near the Polytechnic, vandalized staff cars and stole valuables. Activities came to an abrupt end in the area as customers and other workers were seen running away for their lives in Tudunwada, which was tensed before the curfew was imposed and soldiers deployed to the area. The police had earlier warned that anyone found vandalizing or looting shops would not be considered as a protester but criminal. The police had reportedly arrested several persons who were supplying the protesters with Russian flag and other offensive items used during the protests. All right, this is happening right now in Kaduna, and somebody might be asking, what is the situation in the southeastern part of Nigeria? It will interest you to know that in the 5 or 6 southeastern states, in Abia State, Anambra State, Imo State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and part of the South have not protested. Even in Delta State, there is no protest going on around some of these places. And what is it telling Nigerian government? It is telling Nigerian government that the Ndigbo are no more interested in whatever that concerns Nigeria. What Ndigbo want is that let the nation called Biafra come, let them have their freedom and let them go. If you watch, you find out that the protests which started on the 1st of August have not taken place in any of the southeastern part states. All the southeastern states are in peace. Business is going on Icha, business is going in Aba, business is going in Owerri, business is going in Ebonyi, business is going in Enugu State, and all these places are calm. It is only in the northern states that there is heavy protest. Of course, you know that these people thought that when they start all this, their ethnicism, tribalism, they thought that maybe the people who are going to be affected are Igbos. But Igbos are hard workers. Igbos are hard workers, and they have not been affected by any protest or whatsoever, or by the hike of the prices of things. Because one thing about Igbo man is that the more you are pressing him, the more he is finding other ways to survive. Meanwhile, Igbo appeals to you to suspend protests, urge President Tinubu to address exorbitant cost of governance, tackle corruption, high cost of living. Igbo Southeast has reacted to President Tinubu's address which he said missed the issue at hand and dwelt more on the past when people requested something of importance at present. National leader Igbo Southeast Forum, led by Chief Ugozie Henry Obiajolo, director of Henry Marshall Foundation, alongside with elders in council, response to the president's address, having led the call for the president to address the nation while communicating to the journalists at a seminar in Enugu State. However, I must begin by thanking the president for finally addressing the people, albeit belatedly, which might have presented the unnecessary loss of innocent lives, including those of our security agents. Chief Ugozie also thanks the Southeast and Igbos all over the nation for listening to him, for not joining the protest, which was stated clear that we Igbos are not hungry for food, rather hungry for more development and infrastructure in the Southeast, and also the addition of the Olu state in the Southeast to balance the region. Uche Ugozie commiserated with families of those who lost their loved ones in the protest. He said the president would have shown some empathy towards those who were injured, arrested and detained due to the overzealous and unprofessional conduct of some security operatives. This was unfortunately not the case. It is the responsibility of the government to identify criminal elements attempting to disrupt the protest through looting and other unlawful behaviors, and to protect those genuinely exercising their democratic rights. Nigeria must embrace all tenets of democracy, including the right to protest, without selective adherence. I also appreciate Mr. President and condemnation of the ethnic bigotry being propagated by some individuals against other ethnic groups. He said, I had hoped for more decisive action, such as the immediate arrest and prosecution of those responsible, to demonstrate that such intolerance will not be tolerated in today's Nigeria. This one is coming from the leader of Igbo. Meanwhile, Asana atwala omalomala mana atwala ofekomegini ofelisi fenyanofia. I think that from what has happened to Ndi Igbo in this nation, if Ndi Igbo has not been able to learn their lesson, I think that will be another game for them. But as it is, looking at what is happening in today's Nigeria, the protests and everything, it will tell you that Ndi Igbo have learned their lesson, and they have decided that whatever other tribes want to do in this nation, let them do. But what the Igbos are seeking is to have their freedom, and also to have a better place for them as a people and as a government. Meanwhile, as it be, information reaching to my table again is that APC World Chairman was beaten beyond recognition while preaching Tinubu's achievement. Oh, certainly. APC World Chairman beaten beyond recognition in Kebbi State while preaching Tinubu's achievement. In a shocking incident in Kebbi State, an unnamed APC World Chairman was brutally beaten by protesters while attempting to convey the achievement of President Bola Tinubu. The chairman, who was advocating for Tinubu amidst rising protests against the president's administration, was left beaten beyond repair. The attack occurred as the chairman was addressing a crowd of protesters who were expressing their discontent with what they describe as President Tinubu's poor governance. Eyewitnesses reported that the situation quickly escalated, resulting in the chairman being mercilessly beaten by the agitated crowd. The incident has sparked a flurry of reaction on social media. Nigeria took to various platforms to express their views on the attack. My people, I don't see as they happen for that side. People they protest, say that they hungry. Chairman APC word for Kebbi State go they tell them say may they pay attention. Say Tinubu don't achieve this, Tinubu don't achieve that. Now the people beat and waiting no good. I go see that picture for your screen there. Make you see waiting they don't beat the man. The man I self. If in wife see him or in children, even don't born children, they feel see him no say that their papa be that, they feel pass by him. No go they preach to hungry masses. As it is, this government is more or so one of the best governments so far, and that is a sarcastic statement. I'm just putting it that way, because immediately they entered office, they remove fuel subsidy. The next thing, the hike in prices of fuel, the hike in prices of food commodities, and the rest of them. So why should this man not be beaten beyond repair when the nation are hungry and he's trying to preach them that APC is this and that? Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drops, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.